It began when the neon lights flickered out and the first bullet tore through the silence. In a city drenched in rain and corruption, Midnight City pulsed with secrets. Every dark alley, every shimmering puddle held a story. Reese, a lone vigilante with a haunted past, navigated these twisted streets like a ghost. His long coat whipped in the storm as he moved silently through the labyrinth of neon and shadows. Once, a soldier with honor, betrayal had scarred him, leaving behind a man who now fought only for the truth hidden behind the city's glimmering veneer. In a rundown diner bathed in flickering neon, Reese met Mara, an old contact with eyes as sharp as broken glass. "Reese," she whispered urgently, "the Syndicate is moving. They're planning something big tonight." Her voice was low, edged with despair and determination. Reese's jaw tightened. The Syndicate, a secret cabal of corrupt officials, ruthless criminals, and shadowy power brokers, had gripped the city in its iron hold for far too long. Rain began to fall as Reese stepped out into the cold night, each drop a reminder of the fleeting moments before chaos. Memories of lost comrades and shattered dreams haunted him, but he pushed them aside. Tonight, action was all that mattered. An informant had led him to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the industrial district, a crumbling relic where the Syndicate's darkest secrets were rumored to be hidden. The building loomed like a beast in the dark, its broken windows staring blankly into the void. He paused, the echo of his own footsteps mingling with the distant hum of the city. Inside, dim light revealed crumbling walls and scattered debris. Reese advanced cautiously, each step measured, every sense alert. A soft rustle, a sound like shifting paper, echoed in the vast emptiness. "Who's there?" he demanded. Out of the shadows emerged a trembling young man, hands raised in surrender. I didn't mean to trespass," the stranger stammered. "Are you with the Syndicate?" Reese's voice was cold. The boy hesitated, fear and uncertainty in his eyes. "I know nothing. Please let me go." But before Reese could decide his next move, a loud crash erupted from deeper within the warehouse. The tension was palpable. Without a word, Reese motioned for the boy to follow. They crept towards the noise until they reached a cavernous room dominated by a massive, ornate safe. Documents and digital devices lay strewn about, evidence of the Syndicate's operations. Then, with a forceful slam, the heavy door closed behind them, sealing their fate. Trapped. Shadows stirred, and the sound of approaching footsteps filled the silence. Reese pressed the boy behind a stack of crates. "Stay quiet," he murmured, barely audible over his racing heart. From the gloom, silhouettes of armed men emerged, faces hidden behind dark masks, intentions unreadable. A tense standoff ensued, seconds stretched into an eternity. Then, from the far end of the room, a voice, calm, measured, and chillingly familiar, cut through the tension. "Reese, you always were a thorn in our side." It was the voice of his former mentor, a man once trusted, now the enigmatic leader of the Syndicate. Reese's mind flashed with memories of loyalty, turned bitter by betrayal. "So you've come to reclaim what you believe is yours?" He spat, stepping forward into the dim light. Chaos erupted. Gunshots rang out. Bodies moved in a deadly ballet, and the sound of shattering glass mixed with the relentless patter of rain. Reese fought with precision, a symphony of lethal grace honed over years of struggle. Amid the melee, the young informant ducked behind the safe. Every moment pulsed with raw emotion and fierce determination. And then, in a moment that seemed to suspend time, Reese locked eyes with his old mentor. "Why?" he demanded, voice raw with betrayal and sorrow. The mentor's reply was lost in the clamor as the power abruptly failed, plunging the warehouse into darkness. In the black void, chaos morphed into eerie silence. broken only by the distant echoes of conflict. The final confrontation loomed, a promise of answers, of redemption, or perhaps further descent into darkness. As the rain hammered against the roof and the silhouettes of armed figures loomed in the gloom, Reese stood alone at the crossroads of his destiny. In that charged moment, with the city's fate hanging by a thread, one thing was clear. The battle for Midnight City was far from over.